Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's video. Bitcoin has at last hit that main target that we had of $67,500. You remember this is the big swing long position that we were taking back in early September when we did get that start of the month dump. We were buying around that 56 to 54K level. Okay, it went a little bit lower for a while. But then we had a quick reclaim and we were able to get into those long positions with, first of all, the target being these internal highs, and secondly, the target then being this 67,500 as your TP2, and then just letting it ride to see if this can now get to all-time highs. So decent money being made on that trade. This just being the main swing trade position that I have right now, and things are looking relatively healthy. So we've had a couple of opportunities since then to compound, of course. So we had that first TP, and then we had this move, like correction back down. We then had that test of what was the previous month open. So of course, September had that move down and then closed in the green. And then when we start October, all right, that initial move down to test that previous month open, the fact that it held then leads us to a target of those previous month highs, which were there at 66,550. And just above that was our ultimate target here of 67,500. So really, really nice. What we also did there were two opportunities to buy. First of all was that previous month open. We had a decent close back above those highs, so a decent low SFP of those lows. And then we inverted that 4-hour gap here, claimed this, what was a bearish order block, into a bullish breaker block, testing back into that 4-hour gap, and that acting as a nice launch pad, knowing once again that this has acted as support, this acted as support, and we are very likely to be going up and taking those highs. So I did this, well I had that TP yesterday on the stream at 67.5. I didn't take profit as we took these highs. I was waiting for this level, and that is where we are right now as well. So if you are looking for short positions, we can just go down onto the 15-minute time frame. We can see that price is literally right there. Okay, we are right on that 67,500. I am scaling into a hedged short position. So I'm not thinking that this is necessarily bearish, but because we did get that rejection from it on the first time, so this was just after the New York Open yesterday, that was that big drop after New York Open. Well, the move up and then the big drop that came after New York Open. The fact that we have just had this steady rise back up into the main level on the chart is a decent position in which to be looking for those head short positions. And those will be closed if we get acceptance back above 70K. Now, there are levels above us that we can still be looking at. I did do a little bit of a tweet yesterday that I wouldn't be surprised at all to see some kind of price action that just continues to take highs and drop, and then we have this steady climb up again. You take highs and then you drop, and then you have this steady climb again, take highs and then drop. Because we are getting very close to all-time highs, it will start to get a little bit crowded. And what this will likely do is just continue to shake out leverage. And well, for myself, the bias is still higher, so short positions are worth taking because I do think that we get these shakeouts, shakeout quite often, but they will be shorts that are held for a short amount of time. Yes, you could hold it as a swing short looking down towards 57K because we do have still that yearly value area low and a decent little zone down there that you could be looking at, like maybe taking these lows, coming back into those, that like 66,200 to 56,200 to 57K. But I don't really feel that's the most likely scenario right now. When you do look on the macro, okay, we've had this very, very clean channel, downsloping channel. Okay, this is the best way that I can fit it, like 1, 2, 3, 4 touches at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the top, and yesterday looking like it's a relatively clean break of that. The other thing that you can use if you want to make it a little bit more mathematical, so you're not just drawing lines to best fit, the regression trend that we've been in so far since that all-time high, this almost looking like a pretty decent break. Well, I drew this a minute ago, and this high was a little bit lower. But yeah, this at the moment looking like a pretty decent potential breakout here from this linear regression channel that we have after holding that midpoint there. So I have this on open high, low, close 4. I thought it was looking a little bit different than that. Maybe it was looking a bit different on the 4 hour, but it's not. So yeah, you're right up at that resistance right now, which is why I think, yeah, head short positions are sensible, but still kind of thinking this could go to all-time highs. So anything more that I really have to say on this locally? Is there anything locally that we can really be looking at? We can add on a few more levels on the chart here. Previous high, low, previous open, previous day POC would be pretty decent just to put on here, just to see what we got. Where's the point of control? Where's the point of control? Previous day POC. So let's just add those. So previous day high, clearly, would be an SFP that takes us into that untapped daily level and into that 4 hour gap. So the shaded area is the 4 hour gap that we have from whenever it was, August or something. PDPOC, we've just been chopping through that. Yeah, so that's there. Previous day open takes out these lows. If there is to be a move down into that previous day open, we do have a bit of a gap down here, and then previous day low was just off of that big rejection that we had. So yeah, low time frames aren't really giving us too much right now. We could also be looking at, where's your VWAP from yesterday? So yesterday's open here. VWAP takes us back into that previous month high. I guess we've already tested that. Yeah, just kind of having a look and seeing where we are. But for me on Bitcoin, you know, I'm trading this from a bit of a higher time frame perspective right now. The odd scalp here and there when there's something very clear, but overall looking for those highs to be taken, but still expecting some chop along the way. We've seen this kind of thing previously when we have had like a long consolidation and then we return to new all-time highs on a lot of charts, that it does start to get very choppy and it starts to shake out leverage. But unless we see some weakness here, weakness to me would, I'd say, get that acceptance below that previous day low and maybe bounce back into that 66K region. I wouldn't necessarily be looking for considerably lower. But yeah, I just keep repeating it. 67,500, that's the level we've had for ages. And if you're looking for a head short position, this is the one. Because you basically just have a real straightforward trade. There's your invalidation if there's acceptance above there. And you can be looking to take out some lows again. So decent R on it. Decent looking trade that you could take. But I'm bullish, guys. So we'll see what happens. I have nothing more to say. Yeah. When there's something clear, I'll update you. But for now, that's everything. Be aware, we have impulsed quite quickly. Yep. And every time that has happened previously, it has been corrected. So anytime there is any kind of impulse, quick correction. Yeah. Impulse, corrected. And the same way on the move down, fast move up, fast move down, fast move up, fast move down, fast move up. All of this, yeah, everything gets corrected. But at some point that does have to change if we are going to start to properly trend. And kind of makes sense that now is the time that might happen. Cool. Nothing more to say. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.